Yeah, we should be online. It's always the same question once we start, if the technique works, if the microphone works, if the streaming software works, if everything works. Welcome and welcome back. I'm Kekerk, Lord of the Goblins, and today we will drink with those goblins. We will have fun with those goblins. Just let me check if I can see everything here. And then if there is someone already listening or watching or whatsoever, let me know in the chat if you can hear me. If you can hear the first sounds of Goblinity, and yes, I'm pretty sure today we will have fun. Today I would like to show you Goblinity, which is a sequel of Orcophony from, the name is so difficult to pronounce, Karoryfer Samples. Oh, wow. And look in the chat, and this is so wonderful. We do have Karoryfer in the chat, and I'm so thankful to everybody really watching my videos, following my streams, because the community is growing, and as the community is growing, there are always more developers involved in this whole thing, and it's the third time already this year that we do have a developer in the chat, which is really incredible. Thanks to Karoryfer for having me on board with this, to showcase this. And if you have questions that I may be not able to answer, then you can ask them. Obviously, this is what the chat is for. The good thing about the streams, even as we have lots of time to discover the libraries and everything. And Karoryfer Samples have been so nice to hand out a giveaway. So today we will have again, and it's happening nearly on a weekly basis now, that we will have a giveaway. There will be a lucky winner after this stream, during this stream, winning a free copy of Goblinity. And I see already lots of people, even hi Thomas, hi Kate. Kate, this one might be for you. This one is the perfect library, in my opinion, if you're into fantasy music, if you're into game music, if you are, I will talk about it. Hi Richard, even this one, Goblin King, Kekep. My son, before the stream just told me, you should call yourself Kekep today. I don't know why, but maybe he knows a goblin with that name. And what got me really by surprise was already Orcophony when it came out, because it's a niche library from a boutique sample developer, which goes in a complete different direction. And in my opinion, it needs balls. It needs really balls to do something like this. Because if you're coming out, with a pad library, pads. I think there's a big market for pads. Or if you just have evolving textures, it looks like at the moment everybody's coming out with evolving textures. So even there might be a big market. But then you come out with something like Orcophony, or in this case even Goblinity, the sequel. That's niche. But there went a lot of time into that library, and I will show you. They did an amazing job sampling the most weird instruments I never ever heard of. So it's not just, bringing together some sounds quickly and then come up with a funny name and a wonderful cover even. No, they really went so much love and detail into this library, and I'm really happy to have the manual open here. And now we will switch screen so you don't see only me big. You see what I'm doing on the screen. That is the manual, and I just would like to read you some things, and this one is really worth reading it. Believe me, this manual is worth reading it. And it starts like, fantasy libraries often sound like they are meant to provide the theme music for a brave deeds of mighty heroes. Yes. But what if? And for this what if, now there is Goblinity. This one's intended more on the mean-spirited backstabbing of sneaky gits. This is pretty cool. And then, you go through the table of contents where everything is explained. And there are so many pictures really of those instruments that have been sampled and the backstory of that instrument and its features and stuff like this. And really, the zither, obviously, I'm Bavarian. The zither, I know what a zither is. It's really used a lot in our Bavarian music even, but so many other instruments I never ever heard of. So compliments from my side, even only for the idea. Yeah, look at that drum. Look at that drum. I hope you can see it. Underneath there is a trailer. There's a trailer underneath to carry this beast. It's 190 centimeters diameter. So there are even really cool instruments in this. And I said it already. I'm Bavarian. And the Oktoberfest in Munich has a huge tradition. So my idea for today is simply let's drink with the goblins. So I have here my golden juice obviously ready, and today is again grow your tools, grow your libraries, because this one is definitely worth having a look at. For roleplay gaming. Oh, then Kate, use this one and even Orcophony. Absolutely. And one thing that I would like to say before I stop waffling and we go directly into playing, this one comes not in Contact, but it comes in the free sample player Sforzando. So it's not like many other libraries that you need the full version of Contact in order to play it. No, this one really comes with the free sample player. It's called Sforzando. Me on the Mac, I didn't have any problems downloading it, installing it. It really went smooth. It's really easy. I didn't know it before. I'm honest, I didn't know it before, but it's really a cool thing, even that, you know, you buy the library and it's even really fair priced for what you get in all this. And then you just play it in the free version of Sforzando. So what's my plan today? First of all, headphones. If you have ever been to the Oktoberfest, then you know, in these huge tents, 8,000-9,000 people in there, but not with these small glasses. I mean, this one is half a liter of beer, which in Bavarian this is half a beer. This is a halbe Bier. This is half a beer. So one beer is 1 liter normally. So the mass. So obviously on the Oktoberfest, you get 1 liter of beer. And to get you drinking this band, this brass band, which is always present in every tent, at least once an hour they play this Ein Prosit, and everybody's just taking a glass and then they drink. So today I have the idea to introduce the goblins to the Oktoberfest, and we will see if we can get. I have even here the score of this piece. It's a really easy piece, but just during the stream you're nervous because you're concentrated on so many things. To write this Ein Prosit with the goblins. And so what to tell you, we have the info page normally where you do see the key range of that instrument, and you do have here the key switches. And if I go through them, you see the key range might differ depending on if that articulation could be played over the whole range or not. You do have the controls, the dynamics, the mono, the stereo, the mechanical noises, the transition noises, if there are instruments making these noises. There are the effects, then the reverb, the equalizer, and the damping, and then the settings of Sforzando. Just quickly through the interface. For the rest, you just see the whole band in front of you. And like we did the last streams, I think around 5 p.m. I will come up with a question. The question, and the first one in the chat answering that question will win a free copy of Goblinity, sponsored by Karoryfer. And let's start with this. I have already laid out 22 tracks with 22 different instruments, but I borrowed, just to show you, this is Orcophony. This one is so cool with all those orcs. I don't know if you know, it's up there, you can see it, Hero Quest. The table game Hero Quest. There have been these orcs and these goblins, and you needed to. So I have here the whistles. from the orcs, which I think we could use them. And I just have an ibex horn. We might use this. Then from the Goblinity here, I have drums, because obviously we will need drums. Talking about drums, one thing which I found pretty cool, and I have it down here, is the cook percussion. Because obviously the cook, you know, of the goblins is in the kitchen preparing dinner, but then he hears the music and even he would like to join. And what does he have? He has spoons and knives and forks and pots and stuff like this. And this is exactly what you hear then in the cook percussion, these kind of sounds. So the nickel harp. Just quickly go with this instrument through the various key switches, because then you see even really how much love and how much detail went into this for sampling all those articulation. It's not that they, you know, said, okay, we'll have a nickel harp, let's just plug it and that's it. No, they went through all those articulations. Those whistles are mostly rocks that the guy who recorded them found. Their limestone naturally eroded in shape. It can be used for whistling. Yeah, read the chat. Really, read the information. That's So we go quickly through the key switches. There is the mechanism. There is the pizzicato. There is the yete. This is cool. This sounds even a little bit like falling dices. Nice. The spectral scrub that you already had. Direct tremolo. That's a cool one. The tremolo. The sul tasto, which normally we know from the string libraries. Then there is sul ponticello, sul pont. The shorts. I think we might start with something like this, even if I have an idea. Marcato piano. Marcato forte. Then we do have the long piano. And this is only one instrument. And there are 25, 26, I think, within that library. The long forte. So what we could do, because there are even the loud vocals. And there are the effect vocals. There's one that made me laugh so hard yesterday. It wasn't this one, but even this one is cool. This one. We will use this one for sure. So, lots of funny stuff. Hey, so what we could do, we could start this a little bit with the goblins just making noise, then she will shout, and then we will start with that song, maybe on bar 4. Let's just take some of those sounds and make a little noise, like the tuning noise that you have often in orchestras. But of this one, I'll prefer the short. Yes. Let's... Then she will bam, bam, and then we start. Yeah, but let's just record some noise, something. They're just doing their thing. That's the Opole Guzli. Even here, oh! Sul ponticello, amazing sound. Shorts. Long, no vibrato. And then there's the long with vibrato. Oh, okay, this one goes into the track for now. We will place her shout now. This one, hey! And everybody's watching and then... Okay, cool. Then the lure. We do have sul ponticello nail. Dave, hey, nice to see. Oh, you already love it. Then do this. Grow your tools. Then there is sul tasto, nail. A muted nail. Muted finger. Nail, this one, I like this one. Oh, and the finger is nice. Okay. Then the buzuki plucked. To me, the whiskey sounds is too low relative to your voice. No, there is no whiskey. There is no whiskey in the mark today. There is beer. Are the sounds too low? If you can agree that the sounds are too low, then I might dial up them a little bit. The pluck. Okay, then there comes the Gittern. Finger. Then we have the huge shawm. Just once in a while, I would like to save it. What we even can do, obviously, I can dial down a little bit my headphones. Even him, he is just making noise. Just, I think, going through the various tracks, you even get an idea maybe of what to expect within that library. Then there's the hurdy-gurdy. And even here, many various articulations. Just the mechanism. Then there is the vibrato. Then there is the tremolo. Then there is the marcato. Then there is the shorts. Down there, there's always this continuing sound. Nice. Then we go to the rebec, the shorts, the long no vibrato, that's even an interesting one. It's going in the right direction because we're having this noise, just, you know, this uncoordinated noise at the beginning. Everybody's just doing its thing before we start with the actual song. And I might launch a question already now, just to see, you know, if you are awake, if you will be ready for the question at 5 p.m. to give you the chance to win a free copy of Goblinity. So this one is the second fantasy library by Karoryfer. Which one was the first one? What was their first fantasy library before Goblinity? The Zither, obviously. If you grew up in Bavaria, then you know a Zither. This is an Hungarian Zither, but the Bavarian ones, they are so similar. Quickly get familiar. The orchestra. Dave, yes, you're right, you're right. It was orcophony, but orchestra, written with the orc like this, is amazing. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Okay, then let's... And then we have the huge bagpipes. There are 3 or 4 various bagpipes within the library. Just to show you, there are the huge bagpipes, the Swedish bagpipes, the Irish bagpipes, and the French bagpipes. So... It's just like putting fun back in a funeral. Just remember thinking it sounded like a goofy. That's pretty good. This one is nice. This one is absolutely fun. So then there's the bird call. A bird whistle. Nice. So this one is, you know, is the small one hidden behind where no one can see him. Just where? The loud vocals, we had them. Then there's the cook percussion, but as I said before, pots and knives and spoons and stuff like this. Maybe something like this. Okay, and then the cordophone plocky. This one is amazing! This one is nearly too beautiful. We will use this one later on. Then there's the Korthold vibrato. And the bass Gusli. What I'm missing? Ah, no, there it is. The 2-string banjo, which we will use as a bass later on. So I suggest we start with the melody, and then yeah, we will just orchestrate it as we like with the various instruments, and I'm pretty sure it will be fun. No. Let's lay it out. Let's lay the melody out with this one just to have something to work on. No, sorry. We should maybe... We had it there, no? No. Oh man. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. So maybe some of you have heard it if you have been to the Oktoberfest. Yeah. That sounds so weird that it's really big fun. Let's go with this one. The rope-tuned percussion. Next library should be called Troll Veteran. Okay. Nice. Obviously we need those big booms too. Where is this effect that we had before? You should do one called Pixie-Kato. I told you we will have fun today. Let me... This one? Whoa. It's moving. Can you confirm this? Is it really moving within the stereo field? That's haunting. Okay, let's see. If she moved her head while recording. Really, really cool, really cool. Cristiano, hi. This is angry. You didn't feed her. Be honest. During the ending of the recording sessions, there wasn't any food left. She got angry. My cat does this. Once a year. I love those. I would like... Let me find... This one. We will put this one in again. Somewhere. She get only half the beer, yeah. Okay, something like this. I think I fed her roast duck. Yeah. Richard, don't do this. I'm working here on serious stuff. Gib mir Wurst mit Brot und Senf. The bass banjo. Let's go a little bit through the various. Spoon hit. Scrape. Pick. Harmonics. Palm muted. Ghost note. Palm mute. Nail. Finger. I like this one. I like this one. Let's bring the bass to this. No. Not really happy with it. Nearly, but not. Now I'm happy with it. I really hope you're having as much fun as I have. I think if I wrote it here, she only got half to be okay. Yeah, this guy is coming in a little sleepy on the high notes, but when he comes in, then he's doing his thing pretty good. Let's end this on C. What's going on here? Okay. Nice. Save. I will send this to the mayor of Munich. And I will tell him you need to play this during the Oktoberfest in the Augustina tent. Otherwise, I will send an army of orcs. Wow. Ornament vibrato. Ooh. Oh, sorry. This one for sure at the very end. Oh, come on. Where should this one? It needs to start here. My favorite is band orchestra. From the door. The bass. This one, even. It's coming together. And then there is the 2-string bass banjo. This is the best thing you have ever done. Yeah, thank you, Richard. It's not my how do you say? This, yes, thanks to this library. You know, this is not me. This is the library inspiring this fun stuff, and I think there is way too less time in our hectic lives to really enjoy something like this, to really have fun with something like this. And again, really compliments for Karoryfer Samples for doing something like this. It's wow. We might do something even with the Orcophony one day, because it's really fun. And you know, I had this library, they sent the NFR copy, and I could try it, and it was, you know, right from the beginning that it came to my mind, like, wow, let's combine, you know, this Bavarian stuff, which is weird even at times, and the goblins, which is weird at times, and have some fun, just just enjoy ourselves for these at least 90 minutes. And der Weiß. Weißbier ist auch gar nicht so schlecht. Let's quickly go through this one. Holy fucking... Can you say this? I hope you can say this. Holy freaking... Wow, noise. Pizzicato. Ricochets. Marcato. Spiccato. And the bass goes long. But I think I would like... Okay, we might, you know, my problem is during the streams that I have only this one screen and I don't have the keyboard because I need to have this cover closed. No, I don't have any problems at all. I resolved the problem by adding another track. I love this sound at the very end even. Just a little down, and then here we will go for something pluggy, I think. Let's use this even for the bass. Those goblins, yeah. Yeah, there is this thing, you know, that before every video, every stream, you have to sign something like you're not using bad words. So yeah. Ui, it's getting out of tune. No, it's not. Because there was one instrument, I can't remember the name, which then goes slightly out of tune, and that's so amazing. Because it's exactly what this is all about and what those instruments are all about. This is not your perfect string library where you have everything, even with the transients, timed down to minus 125 milliseconds or something like this. Oh, it's a quarter missing. There's only a quarter missing to that question that will give you the chance to win the free copy, one free copy of Goblinity. And yeah, I'm so curious, really. Karoryfer, how did you come up with the idea of Orcophony, you know, the first one, really, to do something like this, because it must be niche. But it's so well done. There are so many details, as you can see, for every single instrument. And for someone who came in later, I just like to show you again the manual and the love that went even into the manual. And if you should get this, then read it. There is a lot of humor in this. It's a lot of fun reading even the manual. And you see there are the pictures of the instruments that they sampled. And obviously those instruments, they can't be perfectly in tune. It would be fake if they would. So look at those instruments. That's lovely, absolutely lovely. The guitar. Yeah, this one I'm always having a smile on my face if I see this huge bass drum on that trailer, because you will need this trailer to move that beast. In a soundtrack, but for goblins. Oh, the black bee of flowers. Goblins roll in the starry side. Yeah. Star Wars, Katina. Yeah, they gave us pretty much to record tuggle harps, and the tuggle harp guy was in the band with the drummer who brought pitchfork. No, cow teeth. I think only this Cook percussion thing might give an idea, but now if I read this, wow. Let's do something bassy again, even here. I will make an MP3. I will make an MP3 out of that, and I will put it on Alexa, and then every morning at 6:50 when we need to get up, this one will be played for sure. And my family has to suffer it. The Krampus cavalry, absolutely. Let's try something like this. So nicely together, the huge charm. Let me. Yeah, the problem is with the cork nut that I have here. No. It doesn't have a mod wheel, it has the joystick, and as soon as you touch the joystick, when it gets back to its middle position, then the mod wheel is all down, obviously. So we will need to do something quickly. Just to bring this up again. Come on. Why? Why did I do this? Not a big problem. Resolved it. Too much fun. You know the strategy library. Well, this is Schreckisch. Yeah, Schreckisch. Yeah, I have an idea. I have an idea. As you mentioned, Fredditch. The damaged goblin might be even something. You know, after one beer, I can imagine 1 liter of beer inside of a goblin. How much it could damage his recognition of reality. Nice. Then the hurdy-gurdy isn't in it. Hi Kev, nice to see you. It's a very serious stream today. I'm sweating as I'm really working on something very, very serious. Not enjoying it at all. Enjoying it even too much, maybe. This one is great. Beautiful there, and then so we do have two sounds at the end, which I will bring down a little bit the volume just to hear her laughing, which is such a nice sound. And then the Rebek. Beautiful. For the big final. Then the zither, we didn't even use the zither yet. Who's the lady laughing? It's an amazing laugh. The lady laughing is so those people, so often they're so multi-talented in playing all kinds of weird instruments then. We might bring this on the very last chord. The bird call. Now I remember the Orcophony whistle that I wanted at the end then. Yeah, me not. Absolutely not. I don't want to chuck any beer today. Let me... Okay, the C, the D, and the E. Okay, the last one a little bit later. Samba whistle, Goblin edition. Yeah, even this is something we could do. The Orco Samba. I didn't use this horn yet. We had Star Wars before in the chat, something like this. So yeah, you can do Star Wars with the Orcophony. Let me. No. The flutter tongue. The flutter tongue will make it into this. Absolutely nice. Absolutely nice. Hey, it's 5 p.m. It's 5 p.m. We are about to launch that question and you can win Goblinity. Let me... Screenshot Samba whistle. Use the forks. Use the forks. I did take off from far off the common man with Orcophony. Wow. Okay. Ow. Yeah, I will check this one out. Is it on your channel? Mel2 KSG. I would like to hear this. Luke Sky Orc. Not a thing of Scrimster for Goblinity. Problem with the library, too many funny noises you can use. One problem with the library, too many funny noises you can use as the funny noise song. Yeah, maybe I'm overdoing it at the end. You're right, because there are so many really cool and funny noises that... But this one needs to stay in there. This is... Absolutely. I wanted to have this one in. The English group is on the Karoryfer channel. We will check this out. At least I will, absolutely. Let's try it from here. The loud vocals, we didn't bring in the loud vocals. What I will do now, very hi Dennis. So here's the question. It's 1 hour that we are playing with this, and I mean, yes, today I'm using it really in a very funny way. You know, to bring the Bavarian and the goblins a little bit together like this, but I'm absolutely have deep respect for the library. I'm repeating it for the love that went into the quality of the sampling and all these articulations. They didn't just take a weird instrument and sample maybe one articulations. They have been up to, I think, 8 articulations per instrument. That's amazing. And yes, you have seen even the list of the instruments that are in there. If I go here to Goblinity, you see it's 43 instruments, and then there are the single articulations even, so you can go, if you don't want to have the let's call it the multi-instrument with the key switches then for the articulations, then you can go in here and then just say from the nickel harper, I only want the long piano, only want the sul pont. I mean, I just loaded up 24 tracks with the full versions of all of it, but you don't have to. You even have the single articulations, even this one. Big compliments. I said this already even on the last stream that we had with Heaviosity. If you have the possibility to purge samples, because not everyone is having 128 gigabyte of RAM, and then this is really intelligent. This is really well done. Like in libraries where you can simply purge easily, you know, microphones or sounds or articulations that you don't need. And we had here the loud vocals, but looking at that list, here's the question. Now everybody be prepared. Here is the question, and the first one to answer that question, these are the instruments that are in Goblinity. Okay, what I don't see in here are flutes. There are no flutes in Goblinity. How is this? Why aren't there any flutes in Goblinity? That's the question. Hi Fabian, I just launched the question. We are going through Goblinity, but we found out now there aren't any flutes in Goblinity. Why aren't there any flutes in Goblinity? Whilst you winter is coming. Whilst you think about why there aren't any flutes, I will check the loud vocals. Wow, yes. They are too pretty for goblins to play. Dave, that's a very good answer. Even Dave has a very good answer, but the right answer is from Mel2KSG. Flutes are for elves. Flute are for elves, not sneaky kids. Exactly, that's the right answer. It's even written in the manual at the very beginning. There aren't any flutes because flutes are for the elves and not for the orcs and for the goblins. Goblinity flutes would need distortion. The hobbits own them. Fabian, if that's a very good answer. Yeah, for the very last note. Because I have two big teeth. Even Kate's answer is not bad. I have two big teeth. Okay. It didn't come out that bad, did it? No, absolutely not. And what we could do, just as I'm really enjoying it, I'm just going through another track 25. This wasn't planned from my side, but just Orcophony. Bass pizzicato, metals, textures. I'm just really going through dumpster. Yeah, what did you expect? Dumpster. I'm in Orcophony now. Body percussion. Those are both really bags. So I think the instrument I just made would match up really well. A limba made from guitar picks with harpins. Calibrated harpins. Yes. Bags, metals, earth percussion, cymbals. We can't comment on it. Goblins love wind instruments because they love doing it for fart. Let me see if we... Oh, come on! This sounds a bit like the tuba. From the Orcophony, must be. Yeah, the tiny little lady here. You see her with some kind of a violin, but it's not. She's playing that huge tuba thing. Not this guy. Orcophony. Just looking if I can find some bass pizzicato. That's a nice bass. Okay, wow. I need to add this. I need to add this. This is amazing. Let me quickly check something. No, it's not this one. They're all cool. They are really all cool. This is so much fun. And another thing, I mean, you see, I have 25 tracks open now, and it's just not even... You might see it here, the CPU is not going up at all. Let's listen again to this whole chaos that we created. It's a double bass detuned with low G on the bottom. It's 6 below the usual low E. Oh, come on, you're writing so much stuff, and I really would like to follow this because there are so many funny things. Oompa could be an orc. Anglais. Was it? Which is basically what you brass busted to big saxophone. Those, you know, what are you calling in English? Orc. Okay, let's listen. This very last thing there Which one was it with the flutter tongue? It wasn't the whistle? Was it this one? I think so. Maybe it's a little bit too loud. Yeah. It's funny as hell. How much fun did you have in the studio recording this? Let's be honest. Let's face this question. How much fun did you have? And I didn't like the zitter now listening to it. It was too stupid. Too repetitive. Enough. This one needs to go. This one needs to go. This one can stay. Okay, it's getting better. And what else can we do? What else can we do? I mean, I have already so many. The bird call we didn't use. Let's just open up another track and see if there's... Did I miss something? Karoryfer, did I miss something? Is there one instrument where you say, come on, you need to put this one in because it's really... What is this? Wow, sounds a little bit like a clarinet. Very nice. The short. Ooh. Only the breathing noise. Even this one is nearly too beautiful. Very nice. Then there is... That's a goblin in love. Come on, let's face even this. That's a goblin in love playing for his spouse. Cooked percussion. Yes, I have it. I have the cooked percussion. I have it here at the very beginning. I have it here. Then I didn't use it because maybe then it's just too loud. Everything, but I have the cooked percussion a little bit in here. Many unusual sounds. But I have it. I have it. And we need to go back to the Goblin in Love. This libraries are unique. It is really unique. It is like is Orcophony, and a lot to discover even. And we didn't even get really here into the controls or in the effects. There aren't any effects on it at all. The Hungarian zither. Try the pencil articulation. I will just... Let me quickly, and then we will go into the pencil articulation. Yeah, he's doing a little bit his own thing, but I love it absolutely. The Hungarian zither. We have the pluck. Let's get an... up a new track, and from the plug we use the pencil. Even this one, just imagine this one. Get out of the context of what we did until now, and now just imagine, at least I in my head have this. Some really soft flautando strings, a very small section. Then maybe a female voice humming underneath. This is beautiful. And then put maybe a little bit of reverb on it. But this is very beautiful. Am I the only one hearing this combination? Or even in a minor scale. Turn up the unison. I'm turning up the unison. Yeah. Let's try this. Let's try this. I will save this. We know it's 110. Just going down maybe something like 90. I will quickly bring a new track. I will go here into the contact. What can we? Let's take quickly. Texture designer. If not, what we could do. Wrong tools. Feather some strings. At 3 pencils bouncing off. Okay. Okay, and then we go back to that sitter and just play it on top, because I'm absolutely sure that it will match this whole thing perfectly. Absolutely. Absolutely. And then just tons of reverb. Nice. Nice. Yeah, very, very interesting stuff to discover in Goblinity. What did I miss meanwhile in the chat? You have strings in Orcophony, like Suka. Yes, I've seen that Vengeful series of orchestral strings. I've seen that on Karoryfer. I for sure I will dig deeper into this even, because this one really, it took me by surprise, but it convinced me from the beginning. From reading the manual, it showed me how much passion and love is behind this project, and this is then where libraries like this come out that really inspire you to do something. I mean, look what we did. What we did just now, out of nothing, out of an idea that I had when I was reading still the manual. I didn't even listen to the first sounds yet. So cool, absolutely cool, absolutely cool. Yeah, just imagine a little bit of black hole on that. But I will try something else even, because I was reading about the Suka, which I'm curious then to try. This wasn't the one that I Flatando very. Just let me. Are we still on the zither? No. Then we go to F major. It's amazing. Let me try quickly reverb size. Detuned ambience. Church, concert hall. Exactly. If you reverse the lady laughing and layer it over the strings and stretch it by a bar, it would sound menacing and otherworldly. It would. Absolutely. But let's try what I was reading there, like the Suka. Let's try quickly the Suka. I will take those strings off and we will take the Suka from Orcophony. Orcophony. Suka. There it is. We do have pizzicato, seagull up, seagull down. Tremolo marcato, short, long sul pont. Sul ponticello, ma sul ponticello normally is quite... Sul tasto is this soft sound. Sul ponticello normally gets quite squeaky. Yeah, maybe they're not soft enough. Maybe this is not the tone that I was... They sound lovely. But they're not, you know, this soft sound that I had in my mind, but wind, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, I need to dig deeper into Orcophony for sure. What did I miss? If you want to use the built-in reverb, turn up the send knob at the top of the Sforzando interface. Maybe this is what I was missing. This one. There it is. There it is. This is what I was missing. Thank you so much. Cathedral. Yeah, there we are. There we are. This is surprising, isn't it? This is surprising here from Goblinity, where we had, you know, at the Oktoberfest at the beginning, and then you come up with something like this. Yeah, know your tools, know your libraries, go through all the patches. You might find something that really surprises you and that then remains even in your memory, which will make for sure that you will use that library again one day. But I have done it, pulling a sample, reversing it, bounce track in place. Exactly, yeah, this bounce in place. You just do this bounce in place, then you have right away the... Let's see if I can do it. The problem is, you know, I'm not having the keyboard, so I'm a little bit afraid we will do some damage, but we could... where was she? Here, there she was. Wasn't it? We're still laughing? There it is. There it is. You see, just quickly. So there is the laughing. Then you just go here and then you do the bounce. Region an gleicher Stelle. Es gibt neue Spur. Quelle löschen. Okay. And there you do have the audio file out of that MIDI. This is just only the audio file. And then you can go into the audio editor and then do everything that you can do with a normal audio file. You see, this is not MIDI anymore. This is just the audio file, and then yes, you can do whatever you would like to do with it. And I think we are through. I'm pretty sure we are through for today. What I would like to do now is listen again to this whole thing that we recorded, and then I will leave you to your Saturday evening. There it is. There it is. And then here you can say Funktion, Pegel ändern, Stille invertieren, rückwärts. So. And there it is, already inverted. You see, many magic things can happen in Logic very quickly. And this was fun and good luck. Nice work, absolutely. There's some really good, wicked love there in Orcophony. Now, come on, don't tell me about Orcophony, because otherwise we will stay in here for another hour. Do you have a link to your music? Can I listen? Okay, let's listen again to that track that we came up with, and then I'm pretty sure I will close the stream for today, and we will all have our Saturday evening. I had fun. I had really lots of fun. I hope you too. I hope you enjoyed it really as much as I did. Thanks again even for Karoryfer for handing out that NFR copy to me and for that giveaway, that Maltu KSC1. I will get in contact with you now anyhow, maybe through your YouTube channel if you have your contact details. If not, please just get in contact with me so we can put you in contact then with Karoryfer. And that's it for today. Make good music always. See you in the next video or the next live stream. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your time. Thanks for your support.